the Horde. We got a good one today. In the building, joining the Men's Physique show, joining my favorite hosts in the whole world, Aleem Bolton, the Gaffa, and Avomp, the Australian voice of Men's Physique. In the building today, let me say it one more time. We have the multi-time Olympian, one of my favorite physiques in the division, a man who was so gracious to me in person at the 2025 Mr. Olympia, the first guy to come up and grab me and say, "What's going on?" is Vitor Chaves. What is going on, brother? Good to see you.
Let's go.
How are you doing, brother?
Hey guys, thank you for the invite for this interview about the I have a lot of fun for you, you know. The job you're doing for Messick is different. Is very important because example, Messick is in 58 years ago, but the first time we have a communicator for the award. Three guys doing a respective job for everybody. Principal physics class. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
The
you, brother.
Gaffa, how are you doing?
Phenomenal. All I can say is my wife knows I've been so geeked today to get on with Vitor and talk with him because I followed his career for such a long period of time, and the boys and I, we just had a great meeting. So I'm on cloud 9 right now. That's how I'm feeling. How you guys doing? What's going on, Phil?
Man, I'm doing well. Like you said, man, I've been stoked about this interview for a while because I've been same as you. I've been following Vitor's journey for a while. Just know the rise that he's had over the last couple of years. I mean, he's top 10 Olympian. Who doesn't want to talk to a top 10 Olympian? Let's be real. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, man. So Vitor, thank you for jumping on.
Thank you for inviting you.
Vitor, I would love to start it off, brother, and I just want to know how you're feeling. I know this isn't your first Arnold Classic, but we got 8 weeks into the 2026 Arnold Classic, and I know the division to watch. People can say it's bodybuilding, they can say it's wellness, maybe wellness, but for us and for majority of the bodybuilding world and the culture and the Horde,
Yes.
it's Men's Physique, brother. How are you feeling 8 weeks out of Showtime?
This time because if you remember last year, I have my document stolen when I going to USA for armed sports, and for me is come back to up, you know. Is for me is feeling for special because but it's for my first time for the time for invite for the Arnold Sport. For me is the biggest show. For example, Mr. Olympia and for me is hate my hair. And I feel my physique this time. I and my coach cuts. We doing the for maybe 2.5 years work together, and this time we have the prime for the shape this time, and just to take enjoy the weeks. No excited, but just do my work today. Today is the most important day. Example, I wake up, uh, play with my kids, enjoy my family, and doing my training, my diet, my cardio, and this is every day. Going to 8 weeks, 8 weeks, yeah, 8 weeks for Arnold. Okay, I'm still here. Is my shape.
Love that mindset, bro. Sounds like you're in a very healthy, balanced mindset, especially compared to last year when your
Exactly.
documents got stolen.
Wow. For when I have my document stolen last year, I continue the preparation, the maybe peak week in Brazil when I take my flight for São Paulo. When I get get in São Paulo, I have my documents, visa, passport, money, my my pocket, every stolen. I call the police, but it is for 10 days. 10 days. I have the same preparation, the same car, the same train, but I don't know if I get it travel for USA. I have my change my flight for try more 1 days, but it is no exit. But about it. But I'm stay here 2026. I'm back, baby.
Yeah, I've got to say, you've got to be a brave man to steal documents off a man like you, man, like so down to earth. But the muscle that you have, man, is insane. I mean, yeah, you've got to be a
Brother.
very brave man to do that.
Yeah. Who's
No,
the,
no. I forgot my pocket in airplane. The clean works take, you know. Yeah.
Crazy.
This
What's
is
what's the what's the plan for this year? I mean, 8 weeks to go. You and Cuts are working on a plan. Like, what are we looking at improving? What can the fans expect to see in 8 weeks' time?
your question for now? The
Yeah.
the
So
the purpose for Arnold? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, preparation for the prep. Oh,
We have a feedback about the Olympia. And example, in 2024, I take a 7th place in men's physique at Olympia. But wh- when I take my feedback, the judges say, "Okay, Vitor, you are bigger for the category. Can you try getting more small and condition?" Okay. In Pittsburgh last year, I show example this candy body, more density, little small and more condition. He take a 2nd place. Lost it just for Aaron Bex. Okay, let's the same the Olympia, but at Olympia, we have different feedbacks. Okay, Vitor, this time is you very small, you like a flat and no more condition. Why? Okay, just okay. I did it when we uh, feedback. I received feedbacks, but in the all day, I don't. They are the judges don't like my body the moment. Okay, just keep going and show the best version more on time in Arnold sports and subsequent.
love that answer. It's so weird because judging in men's physique specifically can go one way
Yeah.
and then go the other way, right?
Yeah.
And one judge will
Yeah.
say, "Oh, you need."
Example,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, example, the last year Arnold in 2023, I take it 30 place, Diogo win, and 2 weeks ago, out, we competed together at Arnold UK, and I take the same, take 30 place. Corey Morris take a 5 place, 2 weeks out before, win 2 weeks after.
mm,
The same Arnold, the same judges, the same shapes.
yeah.
It is mistake is incongruent. I don't know what's happening in competition.
Mm.
It is definitely a subjective sport, and it's the judges, whatever's going on with them, the lighting, what they see at that time, for sure. But my one of the questions I have for you is, we saw you working your back recently, and as the as the division has gotten better and has evolved, obviously the back is very important. Your back has come up tremendously. What exercises are you doing to bring up the back? And has this been a concern for you and Cuts so that you can be even more competitive on the Olympia stage?
Yeah, this year, last year, I in 2024, for example, I take cuts, give my train, but this year I have a different trainer. Marcelo Cruz from Integral Medical, my sponsor, is my trainer. Is elaborated the train example in Pittsburgh. We started work together for coach and trainer, athletic is trainer. And what more different I can I say is it is not about the exercise. It is about your feeling when you train back. Example, My last years, in maybe 2020, when I get him before a little time before I take my pro card, I I have a okay the chest, shoulder, arms, that's okay, legs, but in my back is not like my another part for my body. Is game changing is feeling your training back, no see your back, just feeling. Example, sometimes I'm at the gym training with close my ear, just for feeling my back, no see my back. You know, this is different. This is different, a little detail, but it's different for change your body. Principal your back, you have a feeling. But the question, if you give me my division for back training, example, Monday and Friday, I train back day, just back, I train. And example, Monday, I start with upper back, with pulls and pulls down. And after, let's uh, lower back. And when Friday, I inverse. I start with lower back and finish with upper back. And I have two muscle therapy sessions for a week for free my muscle tensors and relax. And this prep is different because I start doing Pilates. I don't know if English is like Pilates, but it is very important for I feel my body with all, not just muscle, is mobility, and Pilates example is help me a lot for is every detail is up for your progress.
So you started Pilates. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome for mobility. What a great
Yeah.
mentality to
This
have.
is help a lot for posing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and that's one thing I never actually thought to do, because now you put it in perspective. I mean, there's a massive craze with Pilates around the world, especially in Australia. You see a lot of people picking up Pilates, and a lot of the guys are saying, "No, no, 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 that's not for us. We want to lift weights in the gym, but and leave that for the females." But you actually make a really good point, because all the guys are in the gym training and lifting heavy and dieting, whatnot. But the one thing, or one of the things that are the most important for bodybuilders, is that posing side of things. Because there's no point building the best body, no point looking great on social media if you can't showcase that to the most important people on the day, which is going to be the judges. So now with the Pilates, how has that benefited your posing? Has your posing sort of changed now? Do you feel more, I mean, because we all know, you're one of the best posers on that stage. Your flow, the way that you present your physique is amazing. How do you feel like that's benefited your posing? And do you feel like your posing has somewhat changed since doing the Pilates?
I have my teacher of Pilates is working more specific for I have a more rotation for my body, and my waist is more control. And bef- uh the principal benefits or growth is mobility. Example, when I take any exercise at the gym, is exercise for monotony. Example, um, pull and push the assist. In Pilates, you have a more control in all your body. Is different because if I have a more control of my body, I have a more control at exercise. This is the primordial benefits.
Absolutely. And I love what you said earlier.
And
Just
and
to
and
kind of,
posing. I change my pose when I start Pilates. This is my flow.
I'm not gonna lie. I
No
think you
no
might have
ballet, no ballet yet.
I, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I think you might have.
Like Arnold.
Yeah. No, I think you've convinced a lot of people now, especially the men around the world, to pick up Pilates. I think I might have to sign up for a Pilates class this week to try it out.
Yeah, man. It is different. For me, I say it is different. For when I imagine you deep in bodybuilding, okay, it's great. I love it. But Pilates is maybe what the same, but it's different because it's more hard when you start. Example, control your waist, control your chest, control your breath, control your hair, control your food. It's different. It's different. It's hard.
Love it. Hey, I love what you said about using the muscle to execute the exercise. So when you're doing, a lot of guys do back rows, and they pull with their biceps more than they do their back because they're not connected. They don't have the mind muscle connection that it takes so that the back actually does all the work, gets the brunt of the abuse with the exercise, and then obviously that translates into it growing more. How have you seen your growth over the past year with your back? Do you and your new coach, do you see like a tremendous amount of growth right now, in your opinion, where you think that you can compete with the top 5 guys? Or do you still think that there's a lot more development that you guys need to do there?
uh, uh, for years, I need more density maturity, and muscularity because is we know it is you get it with time and time the preparation, time for training, time of diet, time of the cardio, but we 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 have a more um, density and maturity, muscular maturity for my back. Is example is like my front is a little different for my back because the density. This we building with time. Is I don't have a magic pill for change it, but just time and work. And about the when I get to show it and I help it, I on way for show it. I prepared for fight for the top 5 here at Olympia. This is I think we thinking this is just a little detour for my back. For example,
Mm.
okay, Vitor, this strength, okay, amazing. When I back, okay, you need a little detour in here. The if I show this detail is different in my backing, I will I will I will show my best physique in every competition because I get more density, more maturity, muscular maturity, and the judges, okay, go away, go away.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this is going to be a great start to kind of see where you stand because I mean, we know you're an experienced Olympian. You're not new to the sport. You've stood against these guys many times, the likes of Brandon, Andre, Ed Van, yourself. This Arnold Classic is probably going to be the best Arnold Classic that we've seen ever because of just the lineup that is going to be on that stage. It's almost a first call out at the Olympia. So how do you feel? Like, who do you feel like you can beat at the moment? Who do you feel like, you've got better body parts? Like, where do you think you stand against these guys moving into this next 8 weeks?
About these guys, Edvan Brandon,
The guys at the Arnold.
Edvan. Yeah, Advan is my brother for the same sponsor, and he say is don't compete at Arnold this year, unfortunately. Uh, Andre, Andre, I found for the Andre a lot of time no, a mud time. And staying together on stage with him is for me is honor. But I think I can I can show better physique at stage with him. And Brandon, I thought the same. Brandon, I have a one photo with Brandon in 2017 at Olympia Amateur in Las Vegas. I have a bigger. Today, more fun because we have the same thing, Wolves Dark Sports. And at Pittsburgh, it is last year, I can beat Brandon too. And but is no say nothing. This is true. But I believe can I get a win to Zaran?
Mm,
Nice,
Love that.
nice.
I love that, Vitor. That's something I forgot. Vitor did beat Brandon at the Pittsburgh Pro and
Mhm.
last year, and I thought Brandon brought a decent ass package. So this we're gonna do a predictions video, Vitor, and you know that it's gonna be a lot of fun. And every time we talk to an athlete on the roster, it gets harder and harder for me to make our final decision. It's like, how could we not have Vitor winning the Arnold? He's beat a Mr. Olympia, and he did it recently at the Pittsburgh Pro. And Brandon looked amazing. I think he lost the show because the shorts were a little too short and off. I mean, it was physique to physique, and we saw Vitor beat Brandon. I mean, especially when you compare their backs, you got to give it to Vitor. I think from the front, it's a lot more comparable. But man, Vitor, man, you just reminded me of a fact that gets me even more and more excited. I got a question for you, brother. Is there any young, maybe not age, but any rising star in the Brazilian men's physique world that you are a fan of, whether it's like a Dilson or a Victor Germano? Like, whose physique coming out of Brazil do you really appreciate that isn't a Diogo, that isn't an Edvon, and isn't yourself?
Okay, I get it. I competed for 12 years ago. I start compete in Mexico. Can't I show my room is my trophies, all trophies. I have more 15 trophies in my career. But in Brazil, we not because I'm Brazilian, but we have the best messages of the world. When one message going go out the Brazil for competing in another country, we have nothing in the thing and like this. Ah, I'm ready. You know, because the bodybuilding in Brazil is no now is better, but maybe 3 or 5 years ago is hard for you keeping your work, preparation, bodybuilding, anything. But actually, I I like the physique for Gilson Batista. Gilson Batista for me is small guy, but the compact muscles, round and shapy for me. I like the Gilson. Gilson for me is one beautiful shape for Brazilian. It's
I
for
want to
me.
make sure I find this guy. You said, was it Yusuf Bautista? What was his name?
Gilson Batista. Jelson.
Jelson. That's
Okay,
crazy.
we'll find
Gilson.
him.
We're
Cool.
gonna have a look. We're gonna have to look him up and have a talk to him because yeah, I mean, if you're excited about him, we should be excited about him. So we look forward to highlighting him. But you made a good point. You mentioned three names, although you mentioned Edvan, Vitor, Dilson, and well, you didn't say
Gilson.
Costa, but
Gilson is
Costa.
amazing.
This is going to be
Emanuel Costa.
So this is going to be a
Emanuel.
Brazilian fanfare in 8 weeks' time. I didn't realize how many Brazilians were actually on this roster, but the Brazilians are coming to take over the US by the looks of it, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm sure a lot of fans, I know that we're looking forward to seeing all these Brazilian physiques because like you said, you know, bodybuilding in Brazil has started to kind of pick up. And no doubt about it, yourself, Edvan, Emmanuel, and Dilson are guys that are helping to promote the sport over there. I want to know, who did you look up to when you started heading to the gym? Was there an individual? Was there a physique that you kind of admired and that got you into the gym when you first started your own fitness and your own bodybuilding journey?
Okay. Uh, when I have 50 years, 15 years in middle school, I started training with rocky weights with my brother, just for t-shirt is more thin and impressive the girls are the school are the school. But time is pass, and when I start the university, I don't have a time for practice judo, motocross, and football, and just doing bodybuilding. And when I say, okay, if I can just one sport, I do my best for it, and start my journey for bodybuilder in 2014, 12 years ago. 12? 12, yeah. Sometimes I confuse the number, the 10 decimal. And I get my first trophy in my hands and say, wow, it's amazing. I want a more. And stay here. Example, in my city, I'm first athlete of my city. And I first athlete professional in my stage. And I first for take my food and Mr. Olympia too. Is for me. I have a honor for state honor, and for me it is incredible because when I old, I can say for my sons, yeah, my sons, your daddy do it, did it. If you have a for example for you, that's I'm very happy. If you know, okay, it's okay. And
Nah,
for now, I have a more my journal bodybuilding. I have I I had a pro card at the Elite Pro from FPB. I have competed in NABA Federation for when I start. And since 2017, I start with NPC and FBFPB yet, but I start for Elite Pro at a FBB and back for Amador in NPC in 2019 and 2021. I got my pro card, and 2022 I already at a Mr. Olympia, and it's that.
Wow, impressive. You mentioned your family and your two boys, which I saw a picture of you guys the other day. They look just like you. I mean, those are your boys for sure,
Yeah.
100%. You can't walk up and be like, no, those are not. No, those are your boys. Are you married,
Yeah.
Vitor?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does your family, your mom, your dad, your boys, how do they all support you, or how do they feel about you in bodybuilding? Did they always support you, or after you started winning, then they started to support you? What happened there?
Yeah. It is complicated. First, it's explained in English because I don't have a more words in my vocabulary. But when I start, my daddy just, oh, it's not professional. You lost your time for the D. It's okay, daddy. Give me my if I like. I'm studying. It's okay. And but when I start competition, my daddy is not approve a lot, but with time, he's become my fan, my big fan. For me, it's incredible because my dad is he's had a old man, and for a lot of time, he's my fan, and he's my son. My son competed at the USA, at Poland, at Barcelona, anything. When I travel for another country for competition, my daddy had more honor for say, "It's my dad, it's my son, it's my son. Congratulations, my son." I very, but in 2024, in 2020, COVID, I lost my dad.
Oh man,
For
condolences.
me, is more. Thank you, man. For me, is hard because I change my focus and say, okay, my dad is dead, but now I have be careful my family, my mom, my sister, and my sons, my brother. And when I give taking responsibility for me, I say I don't have a permission lose it. I will I will do the game change. Example, when 1 year after I take my pro card, I start for give my salary. I start for life from the bodybuilding because when I have a bigger loss and the, lost my dad, I say, okay, it's not play. I not play here. Is my profession. I will do the game change now for me, for my sons, for my family. This is for all. And I very I think the if my daddy see me for the sky, he say, okay, he's coming for Felipe. Felipe is my second name, like a few in English. He say, okay, Felipe, you are good. Keep going.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it. There's another person who we just interviewed, Francisco Martinez. Are you familiar with Francisco Martinez from Paraguay?
Francisco Martinez.
He
Oh, Ferrius. Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
yeah.
We
Ferrius is Instagram. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. See.
Cisco his Instagram is I think Cisco something, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, he's just qualified. He qualified for the Olympia, what was it? A couple months ago. He won the East Coast Pro and the Atlantic Coast Pro.
Let me check. Francisco.
If he doesn't know, he's going to know real soon.
Yeah.
Here you go, Vitor.
Yeah.
There he is.
Ah, I see on your Instagram. Okay, no, it's another guy. I think another guy. Yeah, this guy is incredible. Density.
Yeah.
Wow. Is Paraguay? Paraguay guy?
Paraguay. He had a similar journey where his parents didn't want him to compete in bodybuilding and they were against it. They didn't, it's not a big sport in Paraguay. And one of the things that we asked him, we told him that you were going to be
Oh
on the
yeah,
show.
I know.
And we do this with all the athletes, but he had a question for you. So we asked the athletes to ask the question for the next athlete who's coming up to interview. He said, in your opinion, and I don't know if you've had enough time to look at him, but in your opinion, what do you think he needs to work on to be in that top 10? Because he really respects you a lot. He's excited to meet you. But he said, in your opinion,
Yeah,
what do you think that he needs to work on to improve and be in that
yeah.
level like you are?
Okay, just for preview, example, in your back, you feel the same problem for me. Density in back as it's like a front is different the back the density. If you see amazing back, amazing muscle condition, but density is not have more the front. For example, this is my opinion, and this is incredible athlete. Is like a bigger, more bigger.
Mm.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah. Example. Uh, arms. I don't train arms for years.
Mm.
Just for show my shoulder better and better. Because if I train arms, my arms are bigger and my shoulders don't impact it in my VT pair.
Yeah, you have great arm to shoulder ratio. It's beautiful. And you have one of the best hands. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead, Hart. You were gonna say something?
No, Phil, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, like you said, Aleem, like you got one of the best hands, one of the best front shots, one of the smallest waists, and just the way that you kind of show off that top half, like it's almost like, and I've said it before in a couple of videos, it's almost like an action figure. It's so clean, it's so nice. I want to know. My question to you is: after the Arnold, what's the plan? Are we going to do a couple more shows now that we're in shape? Are you going to hold off until later in the year? What's your game plan for 2026?
After in 26 that I wanna win the Arnold for take my qualify at Olympia. And but after Arnold I will do Arnold UK, and maybe for near for 90% competing at the Pittsburgh and New York Pro too.
Big shows only, boys. This guy
And
takes, I mean, damn.
Took the words out
I
of my
like
mouth.
these shows. Example, in 2023 and 2024, I take second place at New York Pro. Lost for just the Ryan Terry and Ali Bilal. 2024 and 2025, I take a second place at Pittsburgh and lost for Ali and Aaron Banks. For me, is on mission for the top one day for the shows. And Mr. Olympia in September this year, if I don't forget.
Yeah, it's a little earlier this year, which is going to make it very interesting because
Yes.
obviously you guys have a shorter window to be able to qualify for the show. Now, I know now with the whole point system, a lot of people are going to be more strategic with what shows they jump into, what shows they stay away from, because obviously they want
Yeah.
to win the shows. And ideally, you want to win those 2 pro shows so you don't have to rely on the points. But I want to know, what show excites you the most? I mean, you've been competing for a while. I know you compete at a lot of the big shows, but if there's one show that you look forward to competing at, which one do you think it is?
Last year, 2025, I take my qualifier in here, I mean, in my state. Because when I take my document stolen, I don't compete at the Arnold. I say, okay, I'm ready for competition now. Okay, yeah, I will compete at Brazil. I like competing at Brazil. Principal in my stage. Example, for first time, my son see me on stage and up for stage for take my trophy with me is this emotion moment. This time I take my qualify. For my mind, this moment is whew, breathing. Okay, I guarantee at Olympia. The on other shows I will do for me is just for do. Like just for do. No. I don't less. But okay, I will going to Pittsburgh because I like this show, and for my mind is more easy, less pressure for because I have a more I already my qualify. That's okay. For now is just funny or diversion. And I think when a lot of athletes uh choice for shortcut uh example easy shows, find easy shows for take your qualify. It's okay. It is important because the Olympia is principal event of the year. But for me, I man, I don't know. I very I little crazy. I like the when more hard is for me is more exciting. Example, I like the a lot of guys, it, Vitor, Underdog. I was like, okay, it's not Vitor. Okay, Vitor. Okay. When the show day, okay, I'm stay here. It's very a little motivation, physical motivation. But I like this example. When more hard for me is more exciting. Like it's
Yeah.
Vito, we call that here in the States, we call that the smoke. You like the smoke. That's what we call it. Yeah, when you want hard competition, when you want to go against the best, you want the smoke. You want to bring that where there's smoke, there's fire. So
Mm.
that's where it comes from. So you want the fire. You want to go right into it. So we love that about you,
Ah,
man.
I understand. Sorry. Yeah, I get.
Not to talk about this smoke
No.
for another time. No.
No, no. But I understand you when you can you say.
Don't worry, Vitor. Sometimes I don't understand the American slang either, so we're on the same page.
Yeah, example.
It's all
I
it's
know, I
all good.
know, because in Portuguese is the same. Example, like a fart for the in Portuguese is very normal. Another countries, oh, it's different. I don't understand it when I but I understand when Ellen say yeah.
But
I concord. Yeah.
love that though. I love that mentality because I mean, and don't get me wrong, like whatever show you're put on, like you're going to be one of the names that people talk about. But when you're up against people who all the fans are looking at, it kind of gives you more drive and more hunger to kind of prove people wrong, as opposed to being the big name on the show where people are like, oh, Vitor's on this show, like we know he's going to win. So what I like about your mentality is the fact that you've got that sort of underdog mentality, that dog mentality where it's like you don't care who's in front of you, you're happy to go up against some of the best in the world to kind of prove who you are as an athlete. But yeah, so I do love it. I do love that about you. In terms of
Thank you.
like, where did it come from? I mean, growing up, were you the same? Were you jumping into shows where you're like, I want to be against some of the best people in the world? Are you jumping into shows, or even with your sport? Maybe it came down to what you played as a kid. I mean, I know you said you did judo, and I know it's always about trying to beat the other person, trying to go up against the best and take them down or whatnot. Do you feel like that mentality came to you when you were younger? Was it kind of put was that a reflection of, maybe your family and what your family went through growing up as a young kid? Where do you think it came from?
You asked me about my mentality, you know?
Mm,
Yes?
mm,
Okay. When I completed my 80 years old, my mom gave me one book. I think you know is The Secret,
yeah.
you know?
Great book.
The
I've read that.
Secret. Yeah. When I have the youngster for adult phase in my life, when I heard the book, I feel my mind says, wow, wow, it's true. Can I do where what I can? And this is my profession, my family, my things for around me. Example, I have a tattoo in my breast. Okay, is hair, is mind explosion in mind
That's dope.
That's
Olympia.
sick, bro.
For me, my mom started eating in my person because when I youngster, I a little crazy, bro. I did the motocross. It's very very local of motorcycle. I soccer play. I in my youngster, but when I have the change the mindset, I say okay. What I want? I want more a great person, great reach one day, have a success, have a daddy one day, and I have I wanna this. Okay, let's work, and every time you believe in is this possible. example, for me is much is told. Can I told is possible one day I win at Mr. Olympia because this is I tattooing my hair in my arm and because I believe but this is possible if you okay I just wait and work for the day one day come true.
So would you say that's the secret of Vitor Chavez? The
The
secret is
secret.
this the secret of Vitor Chavez
The
is the
secret is
secret.
the secret. The secret is the secret. The secret is the secret. Well, it's fun, but is this true?
Yeah. It's such a game changer. I've read that and it really impacted me as well. And that along with some other books, Marcus Aurelius Meditations, that's a great book also, and The Prince from Machiavelli. Those are great books. Okay. One of the things that I wanted to know, bro, is we we spoke with Ali Bilal about his tan and how he puts his tan on and whatnot. I don't know if you had a chance to see that, but he uses dishwasher soap to dry the skin so that the skin can absorb the tan the night before he goes to tan. Your tan is phenomenal. You have one of the best tans in the game. Every single time we see you, it doesn't run. It's evenly coated across you. It shows off your striations. What are you doing for a tan the night before? Like, look at that. Like, bro, look at you. Look at you, bro. The tan is incredible.
Yeah, man.
Look
See,
what you
yeah,
doing
yeah.
with that.
Thank you for before now. But I have a car with my thing, my pet. Uh, because I say I know it's very important for a lot of athletes. Preparation for your skin for your the tanning day. Example. For me, so normal. Example. I compare at the 11, 12 years, and every time I clean my skin and my diet is very clean. Um, I don't have eruptions. I don't know in English. In
Eh,
my skin.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. And the preparation is honestly, I living on place or are the Brazil is very hot to hot to clean and is dry too. And my skin maybe other is more the tanning because it is a little the place when I'm living. I think and of course more my preparation for that. But it don't have a more secret about the tanning for me. Can I just say about me because I do it every time. Uh, I see a lot of critics doing preparing a lot of your skin when a sunny day. Man, no, it's better you do nothing. But
Mm.
uh, for me is I just clean more my tongue, my skin. Example when I do cardio. Example I do cardio. Man, I do cardio 2 times per day when I pick week sometimes and train every time. And I do my cardio, take wash after for no have a swell in my skin. Principal in peak week. Sometimes I like the buffet with hot water for just for relax a little time and help my skin for others and more time. And when I do tanning time at proton normal proton just two coats the protein 1 day before and 1 day show day. Just
Nice. Shout out to Protan. I have their lip balm right here that I'm using. So
yeah.
love y'all. Protan.
Yeah.
Can't beat
Everybody have the bottom. Yeah. Is this the best of the world? You can say in Brazil is no have it. When I travel for competition at the USA, is have a lot. I take maybe 50, no 5 for my girlfriend, for me, for my mom, for everybody, for my family.
I've got to
That's
get onto
awesome.
that stuff. No wonder you guys have the best sort of lips in the world. Have never used lip balm. I think that's what I got to start doing. But there, as hard
Oh,
apply
yeah,
some more.
hurt.
As hard apply some more. I want to know, Vitor. I want to ask you a question because as bodybuilders, I mean, all four of us have all jumped on stage, and we know as bodybuilders, we are a little bit crazy to the normal person. We do things that a lot of people wouldn't think to do. We weigh every single gram of food. We make sure that we go to the gym. We make sure that we do our cardio. Make sure we do a lot of things that a lot of normal people don't do. But is there something that you've
Yeah.
done your whole life that no one else could possibly do? So, for example, as Alim said, Ali Bilal washes his skin with the dishwashing liquid before he puts his tan on. Is there something that's special to you that you think no one else in the world does, and you've done it throughout your whole career?
Brother, is great question, but really, I don't change it. Even it's not different. My road time in off season or or
On season.
you know, or prep or pre contest or or on season is no what different because you know we people normals people and every gram is done, every train, every reps, anything. For me, um I like it and I have a more important the sleep. Sleep for me is primordial for success at the stage. Uh, Principal in peak week. Example, we have a stimulants or caffeine in thermogenics, but at at me or for me, it's not affecting my sleep. I It's normal. We listen or another athletes say, "Oh man, I can't sleep this week because I excited or because the thermogenics because the stimulates." For me, on peak week or on preparation is sleep. Example, I have 8 or 9 hours of the I sleepy for day every
Mm.
day. For me,
Wow,
it's
that's great.
primordial for my rest. For my when I don't get it sleepy, man, no close me because I know have his Vitor Chaves normal.
Yeah. No, I love that. I love that. I was gonna ask one more question. I feel like I don't know, maybe this is just me, but I feel like a lot of people are very similar to me where we're very superstitious. We've gotta we gotta do
Yeah.
the same thing every single day and we've gotta do little things every single day. And if we don't do it,
Mm,
maybe something will happen. When you're driving to your shows, let's say when you're driving to the Arnold or when you're driving to the Olympia, what's the one song that needs to go through those headphones
yeah.
before you jump on stage to really hype you up and get you going?
Yeah, man, meditation, positive words, yeah, the maniac of the example, Machiavel, you know, I like the positive words in my earphone just for prosperity, positive vibes, and just the affirmation words is for me is primordial. Example, sometimes in up backstage, if I stay with my headphone, I listen positive words. This time I listen positive words and just close my ear and flow. Just sometimes if you get it, on backstage with me, you see me plan. I listen. I listen in my headphone.
I love that. That's better than
I
the
like
Adele
this.
that
I
I
like
listen
I
to.
like music.
I gotta get rid of Adele and start tuning into that instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but is this brother? Honestly, is this good for because or you okay. No, I don't know so big but because people's different people's but it's different. You're listing bad words in the moment important for you.
Mm.
Um, Sometimes now in backstages, I come in video call with my kids just for play with him because in my cell phone is for me is very happy in this moment.
Mm. Agreed. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think when you're at that moment, the nerves get to you. I mean, I'm sure even now with you doing the big shows and being on the Olympia that many times, but sometimes just speaking to your family is enough to kind of settle the nerves and comfort you and just know that hey, everything's going to be okay. Put on the best show that you've ever done. So, no, I love hearing that, man. Aleem, you were about to ask something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
I know, Vitor, you read The Secret, and the one of the keys of The Secret is what you put out is what you get back. So you have to be very conscientious of your thoughts and the thoughts that you put out into the universe because it comes back. And I know that that's why you listen to the meditation and positive affirmation words so that the positivity can come back, especially in that moment. One of the questions I have for you is we're gonna interview um, uh, um, um, Emmanuel Hunter. I'm sorry, we're going to interview Anik Ghosh. Do you know Anik Ghosh from India?
And
Have you?
Nigash, yeah, see, yeah,
Yeah.
this is amazing physique,
Yeah.
incredible.
What question would you ask Anik Ghosh? Because we have every athlete ask another athlete a question. So, what would your question be for India's rising megastar Anik Ghosh coming up the ranks?
I think the example in Brazil, the first athlete representation all country, Felipe Franco. Felipe Franco and example for me example. I have a post in my home of the Felipe Franco. Example, I guess I don't I guess yeah
Anik
is
Ghosh?
the,
Yeah.
the name.
Yep.
Yeah. Anik Ghosh. Yep.
Agash, okay. It's different name for me. Agash represented at India, example. Uh, India is popular, popular, very popular country, and he's doing the work great about inspiration and other guys and growth in new athletes that method, Mr. Sorry at Men's Physique. No, no, just Mr. Olympia. Mr. Olympia is consequence the you start your work. And Agash, Agashi will doing the great work. And at Mr. Olympia, he's phenomenal. I'm meeting in at the Dean, if I remember well, in at Mr. Olympia. Bro, is incredible physique, uh, density, waist, very thin, incredible.
Do you have a question that we could ask him for you? Um, like anything about his country, or anything uh, that you can think of.
No, for me, it's okay. No.
What's some if what about what's some advice? I mean, he's coming up the ranks. You know, he's quite young. He's quite, he's probably one of the fastest growing young talents in men's physique in India. Now we know with you, you started quite young, and your growth in the sport was very very quick. What's a piece of advice that you can give Anik now that he is slowly starting to come up the ranks as well?
There you go. So that's him. Yep.
This guy is Agash,
Yeah.
Gosh, yep.
Anik. Gosh. Yeah.
Anik Agash. Amazing name. But it's different. It's hard for me, but it's funny question. Like, when I say after, this is inspiration for a lot of guys. Don't just see India, but a world. Example, today we have a sex in internet for a world. Maybe when I start example, in 2012 years ago, but I don't have access for athletes. Just see one athlete, example, Felipe Franco or stories, the listing for the Arnold or the Homie. And today we have a more uh divulgation sport, the bodybuilding of all. Example, you guys with Physique Radio is perfect work about it because man, we don't have it before. Now we have, and this is not just about Indians guys, it's Brazilian guys, it is Japanese guys. It's about the world for the bodybuilding center. It's incredible. And
Yeah.
Adachi is doing the great work and show with your great physique. That's beautiful.
Keep being the inspiration for the Indian people to sum it all up, right?
That's right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Uh, Vitor, I know we're going to be at the Arnold. We need to catch up and and party and talk and just be energetic with one another and have a good time, man. I know you did that at the Olympia with Hart, and Phil and I are looking forward to seeing you in person, bro, and just rocking out with you, having a good time. I hope you're open to that because we're gonna be yelling. We're gonna be yelling when you're on stage. You're gonna hear our voices really, really loud, cheering
Nice.
for you. Vitor,
You were going to Arnold?
yes,
We're gonna head to Arnold in the US.
three of us.
Yeah.
So we're definitely gonna see you there.
We're coming, brother.
Huh? So
I said
sorry, I don't understand it when you you stay at the Arnold this year?
yes.
Oh yeah,
Phil and I
nice.
are going.
I will coming. Oh, nice. I will coming at the USA in 28 February. This is my birthday. I will
Beautiful.
going to travel in my birthday. Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
No birthday cake till after
and
the show, right? No birthday cake.
no cake, no. Just you a cake with oats and banana. Just it in the eggs.
That's it. We'll put a candle on it and we're all good.
Yeah. And I like the energy the Arnold because Arnold is small event in quality the in quantity the of athletes the at the Olympia and the staff and peoples around see you more. Example, you can more detailed for judge see your physique because we saw just 10 guys at stage and different the 17 guys except for Olympia.
Mm.
But for me it is special because it and our energy the people's our the event for me is phenomenal and see you guys stay there for me is incredible. Call me for we train together or another interview for me. I'm stay there with you.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome, awesome,
Absolutely.
brother. You have two boys. I know you said you're not forcing them to work out, but do your boys work out also? Do your two sons work out, and are they trying to be big like their dad?
Yeah, not much because he's don't see working, but when I eat, uh, okay, I will get it bigger with like my dad. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
So cool.
Excellent. Just a moment. Ô, Davi Arthur, vem cá, por favor. Vem cá. Just count for your C. Vem cá, vem cá, vem aqui. Vem aqui ver meus amigos. See my friends.
Let's see.
Vem cá.
Hey,
Arthur.
hey,
Davi. Dá tchau pra eles.
guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey. Wow,
You can tell they're
This
your
is
Little
my
kids, man.
Vitors.
inspiration.
Little Vitors. Wow.
6 years, little Vitors in 3 years.
6
Oh,
and 3.
wow.
He say is strong like my daddy.
That's it.
Bread, eat bread for.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
mas teu músculo. Cadê o teu músculo? Ok, vamos lá assistir.
You have some
Vai tá aqui falando com os
handsome,
amigos.
handsome boys
Vai lá,
right
vai lá,
there.
vai lá.
Very handsome. Beautiful
Oh.
family.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
that is amazing. Well,
Thank you, man.
what you got,
No,
Hart?
he's
Nothing.
my inspiration.
Yeah, I bet.
Love it.
I bet. Vitor, I don't even have kids yet, and they're my inspiration, so I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I got nothing though. I'm just sitting back enjoying this. This is great. I'm done.
Wow. I tell you, this has been
Thank
phenomenal.
you, man. Thank you.
Vitor, we can't wait to see you at the Arnold brother. On behalf of the Men's Physique show, on behalf of the Horde, which is the group of fans that follow us, we just want to thank you so much for coming on, man. We can't wait to do this again. We have to interview you again, brother. We have to do it.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Your insight, energy, your vibe, everything is just pure positivity. And we can't wait to capture this again on the next one. So thanks again, brother. Thanks for coming on the show. Can't wait to see you. And we're wishing you nothing but luck. You're going to see a lot of clips come out about you. That's for sure. We got a lot of material to send you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
I wait
brother.
for see you guys at the Arnold, and thank you for invite the interview. Is important for the when I say before it is important for bodybuilding all the world. For example, I'm Brazilian, and tomorrow Indian guy or Japanese guy, Chinese guy, anything in yours working and yours doing together is phenomenal. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you're doing about the bodybuilding and principal message.
Thank you.
That
Thanks,
means the
brother.
world, brother.
Thank
Thanks
you so
heaps.
much.
Have a
See
great
ya.
day, man.
See you,
We'll
brother.
see you at the O. I mean, at the Arnold and the O. Let's go.
Have a good week too. Let's go, man.
Let's take a picture. Hold on.